As a treatment for menopause, the data on hormone therapy is unequivocal. Researchers call estrogen and progestin a first-line therapy for common and debilitating symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, and pain during sex. Hormones reduce a woman's risk of osteoporosis, urinary tract infections, and type 2 diabetes. And top medical organizations say for most women under 60, the benefits of hormones outweigh the risks. Still, surveys show more than half of menopausal women won't use hormone therapy. Scared off, say advocates, by an NIH-funded study called the Women's Health Initiative, or WHI, from 2 decades ago, that they say dramatically overstated the risk of hormones.
That study really misrepresented some of the facts.
Dr. Sharon Malone is a veteran OBGYN and chief medical advisor for Alloy Women's Health, a leading menopause healthcare company. She says the WHI study, launched in the early 90s, looked at hormone therapy in postmenopausal women over 60. In 2002, researchers abruptly halted the study, citing evidence that older women who took hormones had a slightly raised risk of serious diseases. But the message to the public was far more alarming. Take this 2002 segment with a WHI researcher on the Today Show.
You actually found heart disease, the risk increased by 29%, the risk of strokes increased by 41%, invasive breast cancer risk increased by 26%. So what are we telling women, the 6 million women in America today who are taking HRT?
And not only the 6 million, but all those women who every day as they reach menopause have to make a choice of what they're going to do.
It was horrible. There were headlines in the New York Times about the horrors of hormone replacement therapy. Patients came in and they felt betrayed. It can be a dangerous spot.
But Dr. Malone says those risks were vastly overblown and didn't apply at all to women under 60 who were still in menopause.
All of the things that they said, the breast cancer, the stroke, none of those things applied to younger women. It only applied to women who were older.
What should NIH do to correct the record?
What NIH should do is hold another press conference if need be. The most common reason why women avoid hormone replacement therapy, it is the fear of breast cancer.
So we went to the NIH for answers.
In some women with
Dr. Janine Austin Clayton is director of their Office of Research on Women's Health.
The change that women today want is they say, look, at 20 years ago, NIH left us thinking that hormones were bad. NIH should bring us up to date on the new evidence about hormone therapy. Is that going to happen?
There's a lot of new evidence. Discussions like we're having are the right way for us to get to as many women as possible.
All the women who were on hormones at that time were taken off. It left women thinking that if they took hormones, they'd get breast cancer, heart disease, or all of the above. And that's wrong.
So it answered a question that was designed to answer, but it did leave other questions unanswered. I understand that led to fears about menopausal hormone therapy. We now know for women close to the menopausal transition that hormone therapy can be safe and effective for relieving menopausal symptoms. The benefits can outweigh the risks.
She says the NIH never meant to mislead women about hormone safety. But go to their website on hormone therapy and you'll still find a list of studies focused on the health risks, not the benefits.
Does this need to be updated, though, you think?
Happy to review that and see if there's new information that needs to be added. We want women to have information that's current to make their treatment decisions.
So if you have certain pre-existing conditions, including a history of breast cancer, research shows hormones may raise your risk for some diseases. The NIH recommends women go to third-party websites like mymenoplan.org, where you can enter your health information and then get expert advice on whether hormones are a good fit for you. And as always, you should consult your doctor. You can go to the Menopause Society, and they can connect you to a doctor who is really up to date on the newest findings on this.
It was great how you pressed the woman from NIH trying to correct the record there. I can't believe for all these years women have been like, wait, now it's not true.
It's pretty astonishing that this still persists.
Yeah.
I mean, how long ago, Maria, was it that people recognized that this study had sort of been overblown and misinterpreted and applied to a larger population. That didn't need it.
Yeah, there's a lot of heat around it right now. There's a lot of heat around menopause, a lot of new companies coming up. There's actually a new non-hormonal treatment that was just announced called Veoza just the other day, and women can go and talk to their doctors about that. It's not available right yet, but it should be in the next couple of weeks. It's expensive, but it's something that's coming out. So there's a lot of heat around this discussion still. Women want NIH to do a big correct. They're not going to get that, but they'll get the answers that you just got there.
Well, you almost got it. You tried. You almost got it, Maria.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys, this is a topic everybody's talking about. So if you want more information on menopause and its treatments, go to our website, today.com/health.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.